So good morning everyone. So today I am going to explain another poem from class 10th syllabus, that is Ball poem written by John Barrymore. So this is one of the best poem of your syllabus that deals with the epistemology of loss. It deals with the loss and the emotional maturity of a child. So before going to the poem, we should learn about the poet of the poem, that is John Barrymore. Basically, he is from USA and he is one of the prominent writer of 20th century. By profession, he was a professor of English literature. One of his best creation is the Dream Songs, and for this work he got the Pulitzer Prize also. So here the poem, Ball poem, deals with the emotional maturity of a child. So the poem begins with, what is the boy now who has lost his ball? So actually here the poet saw a boy who was playing and suddenly he just lost his ball. Now poet was monitoring what is and wondering now what the boy will do who has lost his ball. So here the ball is very much symbolic. So then the poet said, I saw it merrily bouncing down the street, then it go to the lane. Through this lane, the ball finally went drop into a harbor, into a water body. So here you can notice the poet used merrily bouncing. Merrily means happily. So it is not possible for a ball to be happy. But here the poet imposes the human quality in an inanimate object. So here actually this is one kind of personification you should keep in mind. So the poet said, now what the boy will do who has lost his ball? Then the poet thought, if I say, oh, don't worry boys, there are lot of balls. The ball is very cheap. You can get another ball with a dime. So dime is also a currency, just like in our case, paisa, the small unit of currency, that is dime. The poet said it will be worthless if I say there is another ball. You can easily buy it from market. Why the poet said this? Because then the poet say, I saw the boy who was standing very rigidly and he was shaking, and it seems all his memory, all his young age actually gone into the harbor with this ball. Why the poet said that all his young age went to the or gone to the harbor? Because here the ball is not only a ball. This ball actually carries a lot of memories. The boy actually spent with this ball, all have lost with the loss of this ball. And that is why the boy was very much in grief. So this also gives us a message that we can't replace anything in our life with another thing. Suppose we can't replace the love and affection of our parents with another one. Our relation with our brother and sisters, that is unique. No one can replace these memories, these emotions. So everyone has some significance in our life. Just like this ball, you may replace another ball, but this new ball never return those memories which he had spent with the old one. Then the poet said, a dime another ball is worthless. That means the price of the ball is very much less, one dime. But we can't measure the price of the ball with money, with currency, because this ball carries a lot of memory of the young boy. Money is external. The poet said money is external. Why poet said that? Because in our life we met with a lot of people in our life. They came in our life, they went on, but we can't buy the memory that we have spent with those people with money. The poet said ball will come and ball will lost again. So here the ball symbolically represent the possession of human beings. That is, we have a lot of things in our life which will come, and one day they will lost. Maybe it is some materials or some relationships we have. Suppose we have our sisters, but after marriage they went to another house, so they will never come in our life after that. But here the poet said, poet give us a message of epistemology of laws. The poet tried to say that ki laws is permanence in our life. We can't stop it. So what we have to do, we have to move back. We have to learn how to control our emotions, how to get back, how to stand again after accepting these laws, because laws is permanence in our life. अगर तुम लोग इफ़ यू रीड द स्टोरी ऑफ कीशा गौतमी, इट इज़ क्लियर दैट कि लॉस इज परमानेंट, so death is permanent. So similarly here the poet try to sense and try to give us a message that we should be ready for the loss, and we should not repent for this loss throughout our life. We should accept this loss because this is the universal truth of the universe. So now the poet is, and the boy is learning the epistemology of laws. That means the true meaning of laws. कि laws क्या होता है? And now he will learn, which everyone should learn one day, कि how to accept this loss and how to get back from this grief. तो हम सभी को इसको एक्सेप्ट करना है हमारी लाइफ में, कि हमारी लाइफ में बहुत कुछ चीज़ें ऐसा है जो एक न एक दिन हमसे दूर हो जाएगा. बट वी शुड नॉट बी सो मच इन ग्रीफ, सो दैट इट डजंट मीन कि आवर लाइफ इज ऑल्सो, इट इज़ द एंड ऑफ आवर लाइफ ऑल्सो. वी शुड एक्सेप्ट इट एंड वी शुड मूव फॉरवर्ड आफ्टर एक्सेप्टिंग दिस लॉस. So this is the message the poet wanted to give us. So here the main theme is the epistemology of loss, the emotional maturity and the responsibilities which the poet, the boy gradually learning through this loss. What is the importance? If actually the poet wanted to say that if the poet went there and buy a ball for the boy, then suddenly the boy forgot this previous ball, and he just never know the responsibilities, the connectivities which he had with this with that old ball. So here the poet tried to help the boy to know about the responsibilities which the boy had with the previous ball, with the ball which was lost now. So this is our duty. In our life, whenever we came across, suppose our friend are in a problem, so we should give him suggestion. We should not help him directly, so that he can be stronger in life. He can understand why it was happened, and if he understand the reason behind this, he will be more and more stronger, and it will never happen in his life. So these are the messages, these are the keywords, just like the emotional maturity, the responsibilities, the epistemology of laws. These are the keywords you should use while attempting the questions. While attempting the question from this chapter, that will be very good for, and you should also keep in mind about the poetic devices which is used in this poem. Okay, and this is also very important for your exam point of view. Okay, chalo, have a nice day.